Adventures.
I'm smiling, you just can't see.
Hello Beshies! Here we are back in part 2 of our Vietnam story. This time we're talking about day trips from Saigon. Our first trip was with Vespa Adventures, which has 5-star rating on TripAdvisor. Vespas are classic Italian scooters from the 1960s, which are highly prized vehicles to Vietnam this day. Thankfully, our drivers were very professional, and luckily, we were on versions which were not falling apart at all. Vespa Tours is a great way to see the city because scooters move very quick, it's stylish, and it's a lot fun. This particular tour was led by our tour guide Sunny, who was very helpful and knowledgeable about the route. We saw some really interesting places like the Burning Monk Monument to the famous political event during the 60s and the flower market, which reminded me of Dangwa in Manila, Philippines. And of course, the riverbank in District 2. The tour had big focus on Buddhist culture here in Vietnam. If this is not your thing, you may want to look at other tours. Even though the tour was busy, we took time for nice refreshing breaks. We did sampling local iced teas and coffees with the locals out to spend.
Very good.
Now we will try the famous Vietnamese coffee. So coffee plus condensed milk. Okay.
Good?
This tour also took us a visit at the famous city landmarks, including the very famous post office, which was designed in the same French colonial classic style by the architect who built the Eiffel Tower, and a visit to the presidential palace. We had side trip on our own to Notre Dame Cathedral, but this time it's under renovation. If you happen to see these two, please help them by buying their affordable souvenirs. They also accept US dollars, Philippine peso, and Vietnamese dong. Our second trip was a day trip out of the city to the famous Mekong Delta River with Ginkgo Voyage, which also has 5-star rating on TripAdvisor. Tom here, our tour guide, was very efficient, knowledgeable, and the tour price was reasonable. The trip itself took in some quirky things such as how to make clay bricks, which are used to build a lot of houses in Vietnam. Another quirky thing, these ladies showing us how to make sleeping mats made out of straw. And how to process coconuts for various things such as souvenir, food, drinks, and many more.
What are you doing now? Where are we?
This is nice. Even if you're not so much about these quirky things, those of you who love movies such as Apocalypse Now, you will love the time in Mekong Delta River, which also offers stunning views and real sense of adventure.
Andy one.
We can make a...
We also got to do a little bike tour at the back roads of Delta. This was harder than it looked in the intense heat of Vietnam. This tour took plenty of time for breaks and refreshments. We had some fun having our quality food, including my favorite fresh spring roll and nice fresh Vietnamese fish. There you have it, Beshies. Saigon is really an interesting city. Lots of options, definitely worth taking day tours. I hope you enjoyed our adventure here in Vietnam, and I'll see you on my next. Thanks for watching!